What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, and today I am here to present to you Call of Duty Ghosts. So this was my first game playing after I got back from the midnight release. Um, so I had to change my button layouts and everything, my sensitivity here before I started playing. So I want to talk a little bit about what I think about the game and my experience at the midnight release of the game, because I actually stayed for most of it. Unlike for Modern Warfare 3, I actually left I got my ticket, I spawned in line, and then I left and came back at like 11 o'clock, so I didn't really get to experience the atmosphere of the midnight release. So let me just start there. So I got there at like 6 or 5 o'clock, actually, because they gave out tickets at 6 o'clock. In the tickets, it shows your spawn in line, so you could come back at like 11:30 and then get back in your spawn in line, and then they call up like they're like groups. So if you're in group one, you get to go in first, then group two, you go in second, so on and so forth. Uh, so I got my ticket, I went home, ate some dinner, came back at like 9, and then sat there for 3 hours. I don't know, it was fun, but it also was very cold, so that kind of made it not as fun as it would have been. Because 2 days ago it was like 70 degrees, and now, yes, last night was like 20. So it wasn't that great as far as the temperature. Um, but because there was only like 10 people there, it was like me, some friends, and then like another group of people. They were the employees at GameStop were just giving out everything that they had. Really, I got, let's see, let me count, one, two, three, four, four. I think, yeah, I got four posters. One of them's for Call of Duty Ghosts, one of them's for Pokemon, and one of them's for Watch Dogs. I got a flag, a Call of Duty Ghost flag. I won in a raffle. I got two game guides, actually three, but I gave one of them to someone that came later. I got Skyrim, Assassin's Creed 3, and Madden 25, I think. I hope it's Madden 25. I hope it's not Madden 13 or something. Because I'm gonna get that game eventually, and I want to have the guide. I gave the Skyrim one away because it was really big and heavy, and I didn't feel like carrying it. And I don't really play that game much anymore, so might as well just give it away. Um, so I got those, and I also got one of those. What do they call those things? Lanyard. It's those things that you put your keys on, or if you're like at the beach, the lifeguard has his whistle on it and he twirls it around his finger, like that type of thing. Uh, I got that from the Marines. There was a bunch of guys that from the Marines, like recruiters there, because I'm assuming they're trying to recruit from their demographic. 17, 18-year-old guys just graduating from high school, going into the Marines. Hopefully, that's what they're there for. And they had like a push-up contest type of thing, and I did 40 push-ups to get one of those things. So now I could put my keys on there and look like a Marine, I guess. So yeah, I tried to. They tried to recruit me at the Call of Duty midnight release, which is pretty strange. But I got some swag from them, so it's worth it. Um, yeah, so sat there for the 3 hours. Just didn't really do anything. Kind of just like went back and forth from inside the GameStop because the employees are pretty cool. Uh, there's some that I don't really like. They have to be all oh, no one's allowed in GameStop until midnight when we release the game. You have to sit outside with these guys because there's only like 10 of us. They were just kind of like hanging out with us and giving us free stuff. So it was worth it, even though it was cold, and even if I don't like this game, it was worth it to get all these posters. I actually hang them up on my walls and not have bare walls anymore. I really want to see what this Pokemon one looks like, though, because apparently it's supposed to be like a limited edition thing that's going to be rare, or it is rare, and apparently be worth something soon. But I don't care. It's a poster. What am I gonna get? Like $10 for it 20 years from now? I'd probably be really mad if it's actually worth a lot more 20 years from now. Um, I'll try to keep it in good condition though. So uh, anyway, so I got the game at midnight. I was like one of the first in line, so I got in and got out. Once midnight came, I got the game and just came home and started playing. So I played with a bunch of friends, same ones I sat in line with for 3 hours, and we played for like an hour. I kind of got sick, and I couldn't play for much longer. I stayed up all night for Modern Warfare 3 and played it all night. I couldn't do it for this game. I drank too much caffeine, too much coffee and energy drinks, and I'm not used to that. I haven't really had anything sugary and so caffeine filled in a long, long time. And last night I drank 2 5-hour energies and 2 cups of coffee within like a couple hours of each other. So I got like a bad headache and I was nauseous and I got all jittery and it was bad. I felt like I was like overdosing on some drug or something. So that wasn't that fun. Not just feeling that great today, but a little bit better. Hopefully I can play a little bit longer today. So let me go on to the game itself. I'm liking it so far. It's pretty good. This game you see here, this was my first game. I don't think I mentioned that in the beginning. It it went pretty well actually. I went positive and we won the game, so it was a bit of a comeback. You see, we're being double capped, or actually you could say triple capped because I don't think anyone captured B. So we eventually come back and win. So spoiler alert. So yeah, I do decent, and that's good. But I don't know. This game, I kind of have mixed feelings for it. Sometimes when I'm doing well, I'm really liking it, and when I'm doing bad, I really don't like it. It just seems like it's so unpredictable. You die really quick, and if you see someone, and if you don't react quicker than that person, you're dead. It just instantly. It just seems like you're getting killed by a sniper rifle. There's no, most of the time, or I wouldn't say most of the time, a lot of the times, there's no red on your screen. Like you don't see any of the blood to show that you got hit. It's just dead, and I don't like that. I think the MTAR is one of the guns that does that, and that's not that fun. I see a lot of people using the MTAR, and I just seem to die instantly when they do use it. But yeah, the right there you saw the I think the orbital something. It's pretty cool. It's like you could see people through walls, and that works out pretty well. There's a lot of SATCOMs because that's what the default kill streak is. I think almost for every class or for every strike package. Well, I guess not specialist, but assault and support. I think you have SATCOMs, and they don't really seem that useful. Unless you have multiple ones on the ground. I don't really like this minimap. It seems really weird, and I can't tell where anyone's coming from. Maybe because I'm just stupid, or it's just not as good as the old minimaps. I do like the scoreboard, how it doesn't cover your screen anymore, and it shows your kills and deaths just right up on the top right corner right there, you see. That's pretty cool. I like that. I only have one capture right here, but eventually once I get a grip on this game, I start capturing some more and defending flags. But yeah, the spawn seems to be really wonky in this game. I hope they fix them. It just seems like you spawn and die, and I don't think this might already happen in this gameplay. I spawn and then I'm like right on top of the flag and I actually get points for it. So it works out sometimes for the better, but other times it's just you get shot in the back because someone spawns behind you, and it's hard to tell where people are coming from. That's the problem. Like if they all spawn in one general area, it'd be fine, but it seems like they're just spawning in like different spots all the time, and you just can't predict it, and that's the problem. So hopefully they'll fix it, and hopefully it'll be a little bit better. I hope they actually make the guns a little weaker. I do like killing fast. Don't get me wrong. I'm hoping that maybe once I learn the maps, I'll be able to get everyone to be in front of me instead of behind me, so that if I don't win the gunfight, it's most probably my fault. Because the hit detection seems pretty good so far. I haven't really had many problems with it, I don't think. There's like times where I shoot across the map and it takes like 5 hit markers, and then the person turns around and kills me in like 2, and that I don't really like that. But it doesn't really happen much, and I don't seem to be getting shot around corners as much either. So that's also pretty good. I like that. But yeah, otherwise, is there any other problems? I do like how there's no more theater mode. It actually does seem to help with the hit detection. And I don't actually this is like the longest I've ever recorded with my HD PVR. I recorded like an hour session, and there's a bunch of decent games on this session, so I'll have a couple gameplays for the next couple days, so that's good. And it actually wasn't that big of a file. It was like 7 GB for like 2 hours, so I could record a ton and not have to worry about losing space on my hard drive. So here we go, capture B here, and then we keep it and hold it for the rest of the game and actually win. So I don't really have much else to talk about, and I still have a couple minutes left in this game, so I might leave you guys with the rest of this, or maybe I could think of something else to talk about. What else is there? I still haven't found a good gun. The gun I'm using in this one is actually decent. It's like when you first open up the game, there's a ton of customization, and when you first get your like first guy, you choose if he's like a support or specialist or assault or sniper or marksman, and that chooses your first gun that you have unlocked. And I chose the assault, and I got this one. I kind of like the Honey Badger. It's pretty good, except in long range, because it actually has a built-in silencer. And I don't know if that actually prevents you from being seen on the radar, because it's built in. I don't know. Maybe you don't get seen on the radar even though it's built in. But I'm assuming it's more like it's there for the looks, and you actually have to use like maybe a perk to keep yourself off the radar. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. So I got some other gameplays. In this session we played like one game of domination and went to team deathmatch, and I did some camping because I just can't seem to rush around in this, at least for right now, until I get used to the maps, because it's like I don't know where people are coming from. There's like one map where I look in this corner, and it looks like it's just like a little corner at the edge of the map where no one could come from, and then like 3 guys come from there and shoot me in the back. So I really got to get used to the maps, and I got to actually play all of them. I haven't played all of them. I played like this one like twice or 3 times already, and I haven't played a bunch of them. I think there's like 18 maps. I've only played maybe a third of them. So some of the maps I don't like. There's that one that looks like that factory, like that stealth bomber factory from Black Ops 2. That's a really bad map. It was a really, really bad map. I didn't like that one at all. But there's maps like that, and I gotta try out a bunch of things. There's so many guns. There's so much customization, and hopefully this game will last me a couple months before I get tired of it. And if it does, it'll be worth the $60. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for some more. I'm probably not going to upload any tips or tricks I actually did for Black Ops 2, because I actually got the game early, so I was able to test some things out before it was released. But I'm just going to play this. I'm just going to try to enjoy myself and then make some videos like this later on. Yeah, so stay tuned. I might actually live stream some Call of Duty Ghosts sometime in the future, so stay tuned for that, and rate the video if you enjoyed, and comment on what you guys think about the game. So until next time, I'll see you all later. Goodbye.